Hello everyone, this is Vividity, also known as Josh. So, what happened? I kind of disappeared for a very long time, again. Yeah, a lot happened in my life over the past year, and I thought it might be fun to just kind of record my thoughts, tell you a bit about what's happened, why I disappeared, where I'm going from here. So basically, in a nutshell, I got married and I moved to Scotland. So let's unpack that real quick. To give you a brief overview of the story, the first commission I ever posted on my channel was a commission for a podcast called Journey into Fandom. And if you've listened to the podcast, I was actually the first guest on the show. And I was also a guest on one of the other shows that the same host made. So basically, I was friends with the host, Karis. And we became really good friends. And I eventually asked her to marry me. And she said yes. And then about the time I stopped posting music and just being offline completely last year was about the time I was working on a whole bunch of terrible legal stuff trying to get a UK visa. And let me tell you, if you want a UK visa, you gotta be sure you really want it, because it is so draining mentally and financially. But I'm here now. I moved over here in November. We got married in February. And yeah, life's rolling right along, which is great. So now that life is settling down quite a bit, I've had more time to work on music again. I haven't not been working on music. It's just that it's been substantially less. I thought I was going to have a lot more time to work on music. But it turned out that planning a wedding takes up a lot of your time. And also moving to not just like somewhere else, but to a whole different country also takes up a lot of your time. And trying to do those things at the same time, you don't really have all that much time or energy left to work on passion projects. I have kept up with commissions, so as you can see, I've posted a couple of those. I still have like a lot I haven't posted yet, and I think some of my best works are still to come into the channel. So I still want to be more consistent in uploading those. I'm kind of viewing them as like my portfolio, just to, and just for people's enjoyment as well, because some people like listening to these commissions. But yeah, so now that everything has calmed down, I am able to actually work on music a lot more often. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been practicing guitar and bass and production techniques and all that. So with all this in mind, where are we going from here? What's happening with the channel? Because obviously I posted more commissions. Am I going to continue to do that? Am I going to disappear again? Well, I don't know if I'll disappear again. I probably will at some point, but I'll probably come back as well if I do. But my current plan is to keep posting all these commissions. My goal is like every 2 weeks or so. It's kind of the plan. It may or may not happen. I might do more, I might do less. It just kind of depends on what happens in the week. But I do want to get back into posting personal projects again. So I kind of have two in the pipeline. I have one that's a remix. It's funny, it's a remix I was actually working on last year, and then I gave up on it thinking it was bad. And then I listened to it literally yesterday. I just happened to like randomly open the project. It was like, oh yeah, what was this again? Because I didn't really remember what I'd made. And after listening to it, I was like, why did I give up on this? This is so good. And there's another project that's exactly the same. Like, I don't know why I was just like in this mood of giving up last year. Because I had like some really cool projects and I did a lot of work on these. And they're like so close to completion. Like, if I put my mind to it, I could have them both out like in a month, you know? Like, they just need a few parts re-recorded. They need, mixing and mastering and stuff. But like a lot of the hard work is done, like the arrangements all done and everything. It's like, I don't know why I just stopped, because they're really good. Yeah, so I might be posting those. Those are both Sonic remixes. I know the big return of Sonic remixes. So that's exciting. I don't plan to do those consistently anymore still. But because those two are already almost finished, I do kind of want to finish them. Because I don't like that they're just sitting there nearly finished. And they're both, pretty good. I think they're pretty good. I think they're fun. So that's kind of in the works. And maybe I'll do more remixes in the future. I don't know. I'm not as passionate about that now because I have been working on more original music. And I know I said this last year in my last update video thing, which was right about a year ago this time. But I really have been working on more original stuff. I'm actually recording original stuff. And I'm really excited about it. Recently, I was... I randomly performed 2 of my songs at a venue. I wasn't planning on it. I just showed up going to like this open mic thing. And I ended up doing 2 acoustic covers of like 2 of my songs. And I was not prepared for it all, and I was so nervous. But after doing that, and it's something I do want to do more often, going and playing some of my songs live. Well, I kind of need some backing tracks, and if I'm going to be working on backing tracks, I might as well just make a fully produced version, And yeah, I don't know. I've had a lot of songs finished lyrically and like melodically, but they need to be recorded, and I've just been trying to build up my skills to get them into these songs into the place where I'm like, yeah, this is what I envision. One song I started writing in 2018, and yeah, I'm still working on, like, the lyrics are all done more or less now, but like I've been holding on to these ideas because I've just been waiting until I'm actually good enough to play the songs that I made, And that's kind of my problem, is like I write way more complicated than I can actually like play or sing. So I have to like work up to my own music. It's kind of bizarre. But I'm actually at the place where I can finally perform the stuff I wrote like 6 years ago. And to be fair, most of it is actually pretty recent. That's a fringe case, but most of the stuff is stuff I've written in the past, between the past 2 years. Just kind of like working on like this concept album. So I'm not gonna give myself any deadlines for anything, but those are goals for the year. I think I had goals last year. I should have listened to my thingy again, because I don't really remember everything I said, but and with married life now and priorities shifting and also potentially getting a job at some point in the near future, because I can finally legally work here, you know, this might go away again. I don't know, but for the current moment, I've got a lot more free time, and I want to use it well. So yeah, that's basically everything that's happened, more or less. I don't think I have too much else to say, but, you know, thank you to everyone who's listening to this, especially if you've gotten this far. I'm still a pretty niche channel, and that's fine with me. I'm not really looking to grow my channel. If it grows, so be it. If it doesn't, I don't care. It's a passion thing, you know? But yeah, just thank you for sticking around. I plan to stay around, and if I disappear, like I said earlier, I'm sure I'll come back again. So if I'm gone for like a year, just know I'll probably post something at some point. I never forgot about the channel. I just, you know, had my priorities and various other places, much more important things going on in my life. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen this year. It'll be interesting to look back. Maybe I'll record another one of these next year, so April 2025, and just see where I've come. So anyways, thanks for sticking around. Hope you look forward to the stuff I will actually put out this year. Yeah, take care.